I was at the Magic Gardens in Philadelphia, which is created by Isaiah Zager, and so I must have been like, what, 12 or something at the time, and I approached him and I said, how do I become an artist?
I think when the key moments in my life is when, like, my girlfriend passed away. It might be kind of sad, though, but it's like, you know, when she passed away, I thought about, like, I'm going to express myself more.
My parents and I, we were living in, like, a very small apartment, and, you know, we were barely making ends meet. We couldn't really afford, like, a lot of the commodities that, like, other people had, like cable, Wi-Fi.
I was raised in a really religious and pretty conservative household, and I feel like those restrictions kind of made it clear to me that I needed to express myself in like whatever way possible using whatever medium.
And I interrupted his conversation and he seemed pleasantly surprised, and he took a moment, put down his cigarette, and said, well, I can't really tell you how to be an artist. The journey of an artist is one that must be lived, not taught. Yeah, that was it.
Because I was doing photography then, and then that changed into music, and, you know, I've only been doing it for 2 years, and this happened to me 4 years ago, so it's kind of crazy. So that really influenced my art and my direction in music, how I want to take things.
In terms of, like, entertainment, you know, things are very limited. All I really had were, like, Saturday morning cartoons, and just like, you know, my graphic novels and, you know, my Calvin and Hobbes books.
From when I was little, I always just got like obsessed with whatever music I could get my hands on, even if that was like some sort of like Christian rock. Or I remember the first like CD I ever got was a Celine Dion CD, and just like becoming obsessed with that because it was kind of all that I had.
You know, I was pretty much, you know, keeping myself entertained by creating, you know, my own content, you know, my own little drawings and stuff like that. That's kind of where, you know, this love for drawing and, you know, just like, you know, making stuff, you know, visually, you know, by hand and everything, kind of stemmed from that.
But most of what I make is now entirely a product of my life. It's a reflection of what I'm going through in a moment, rather than me trying to live up to whatever standard that has been set by art before me.
Trying to relate to that anyone, you know, that's dealing with the same problem as me, losing a loved one, losing an animal, a pet, or whatever like that. Y'all gotta express it some kind of way, and I do it through my music.
But yeah, I mean, really, I gotta just thank my childhood for where I'm at right now. Really, it's crazy because, you know, I can like really say that like art has sort of like been following me since I was a kid.
Those moments of like realizing that art actually made me feel like someone outside of the restrictions of, you know, whatever my parents said or whatever like school or society or whatever says. And once I was able to find myself through that, I feel like that's when I was most influenced. Even if it was in like classical music, just being able to enjoy it and not have anyone tell me to enjoy it, that's how I feel like I found myself in my career and how I knew what I wanted to be.